Painting your own home can be a huge pain. You make a big mess or the paint job just doesn't come out the way you want it. Our home improvement expert, Danny Lipford, is here with some great tips to help anyone paint like a pro and just make those fix-its.
Absolutely.
Make them a little cheaper. Why spend all that money when you can do it yourself, right?
Well, that's when you can really save a lot of money, when you're talking about a painting job where you actually can spend just a little bit of money and save a heck of a lot in that labor.
Let's start with caulking. I know it's not the toughest thing in the world, but let's do it on the cheap.
Well, it can be very messy. I've seen homeowners really make a mess of it. The main thing, first of all, the professionals will tell you to buy a very good caulk gun. It only costs about $10, and then buy the right caulk. It's labeled well. Then it's also important to cut the tip at a real precise 45-degree angle and make sure that you break the seal real well inside so that it flows well. Good idea is to have a wet sponge.
Got it.
And you can see a crack like we have right here. And what you want to do is to apply just the right amount, not too much.
And with that curvature that you cut there with the tip, that's obviously going to make this a little bit more seamless, a little less messy.
That's pretty much guiding it for you. And then all you have to do, wet your finger a little bit, and then you can smooth it out. And that way you're ready to allow that to dry and move on to the paint part of it.
And the other thing we recommend for you at home, don't try any of these things in a suit.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is the right attire with the white painter's pants and everything. We'll see how that suit looks in just a little bit.
What are we working on next?
All right, then rolling is another thing that a lot of people have challenges with. First of all, get this, a 5-gallon bucket with a little strainer instead of just the flat tray.
No good, huh?
No, it's hard to move around. It'll spill. It won't hold a lot. Then buy a good roller handle, extension handle, a good pad, and then you see I've taped this up. This will make it much easier to clean once it's time to finish up the project.
And the one thing that you say with rolling too, don't be so forceful at the very beginning, huh?
Yeah, you know, that's something a lot of people don't realize, because right now you've got a lot of paint on it. So when you start applying the paint, you want to apply with less pressure, and then as you move along, apply a little more and a little more. The main thing is just to keep it real nice and even, and make sure that you leave this side of it a little wet so that you can go the next time. Give it a try there, Chris. You might need to put a little more paint on it. Oh, you got it. There you go.
Bad, huh? And applying the pressure, a little more pressure a little later in the process will cut down on the streaks.
Exactly. And then after everything's finished, it's just a lot easier to, clean up everything since we have. And then one of the other things is when you finish, you can take a plastic bag like this, wrap it over the actual roller pad, pull it off like that. You can just set that down. And then you're able to take this, either throw it away, or if you're going to paint the next day, put it in the freezer, allow it to thaw, freeze. Next day, put it in the microwave, and you're ready to start painting again.
And just be careful, because it'll drip all over you. But other than that, not too bad, right?
Not bad at all.
And then final step?
The main thing then is all the cleanup. You notice that I put the painter's tape on. Pull it off after it dries. Then just a little bit of touch up with a small brush like this, and you've got professional results.
And normally, what would something like this cost if you wanted to have a professional do it?
That's the thing. A typical room, a professional will charge you about $450. Here, we're only spending about $50 for materials. You save $400.
That's fantastic. Just what everybody at home wants to see right now. I'm not going to shake your hand because you got paint all over you right now. And like I said, I'm good. Danny, thanks so much.
Okay, sure,
Great
Chris.
to see you as always. And you can check out Danny's painting tips on our website, earlyshow.cbsnews.com.